They won't always say it out loud. Some won't even admit it to themselves. But if you spend enough time in the Malinois community, behind the curated Instagram posts, the flashy obedience videos, the bite work clips, you'll start to notice a pattern. Regret. Quiet, unspoken, but undeniably there. So many Belgian Malinois owners enter this breed with admiration and ambition. They've seen the dogs in movies, on police units, on military missions. They want that loyalty, that power, that drive. And what they get is far more than they expected, and not in the way they hoped. Because here's what no one tells you at the start: this breed doesn't just need training. It needs transformation. And not of the dog, of the human. Most Malinois regrets don't come from a single moment. They build. Slowly. From stress. From unmet expectations. From the realization that this dog isn't a weekend project or a daily walk kind of companion. It's a lifestyle. A mental, emotional, and physical commitment that never shuts off. And if you're not prepared, the breed will let you know. The first signs are subtle. Restlessness. Pacing. Nipping during play. Barking at sounds that seem insignificant. Owners think, he just needs more exercise. So they up the walks. Add a flirt pole. Toss in puzzle toys. And for a moment, it works. Until it doesn't. Because what the Malinois is missing isn't movement, it's meaning. This is a dog that was built to have a job. And if you don't give them one, they'll create their own. That's when the behavior shifts from intense to dangerous. Separation anxiety. Destruction. Redirected aggression. Leash reactivity. Guarding you from people who don't need to be guarded against. Not because the dog is broken, but because it's being underutilized. And by the time most owners realize that, it's too late. That's when the regret creeps in. They sit on the edge of the couch, searching online for rehoming options, rescue numbers, last chance trainers. And they ask themselves the hardest question of all: did I make a mistake? But here's the twist: most Malinois regrets come not from the dog, but from the owner's own reflection. Because this dog will expose your chaos. It will test your patience. It will force you to confront every inconsistency in your behavior, energy, and follow through. The breed doesn't just challenge you, it demands that you rise. And if you don't, it takes over. That's the heartbreak. That's the regret. Not that the dog is too much, but that you weren't prepared to become who the dog needed. Now, the owners who push through that phase? The ones who start waking up early, learning behavior theory, working with structured routines, and developing calm leadership, they tell a different story. A story of growth. Of partnership. Of transformation. They still remember the regret. But they see it as the price of awakening. So if you're thinking of getting a Belgian Malinois because you want an elite companion, understand this: they're not here to fit into your life. They're here to restructure it. And if you let them, you'll end up with a partner who doesn't just obey, but understands. A dog that tracks you emotionally. That positions itself between you and danger without a word. That watches over your home, your kids, your energy, with focus few breeds can match. But if you don't, you'll be one more story in a long thread of regret. Another well-meaning person blindsided by the truth no one wanted to say out loud. The Belgian Malinois isn't a pet. It's a pressure test. Right pointing finger emoji. Comment below if you've faced that moment of doubt, and what pulled you through. Thumbs up emoji, like this video if you believe honesty saves dogs from suffering. Mobile phone with arrow emoji, subscribe for more raw, real talk about the breeds that demand more than love, they demand leadership.